Hey everyone, ready for a deep dive into the future of education? We're talking AI-powered learning and franchise opportunities with Efficient Academy.
Yeah, they're really doing some innovative stuff.
For sure. So picture this. Silicon Valley 2014. We've got a successful tech entrepreneur and professor.
Who also happens to be an electrical engineering whiz.
Right. This isn't just some tech bro jumping on the education bandwagon. This is Dr. Jian Feng. And he's looking at after-school programs thinking, we can do so much better.
And the best part, his drive to shake things up comes from wanting the best for his own kids. He saw how traditional programs just weren't cutting it with all that rote memorization.
And that one-size-fits-all approach? No thanks.
Exactly.
So he creates Efficient Academy, bringing AI-powered learning into the mix for math and English. It's incredible how they're addressing learning gaps.
It's not just about addressing them, it's about helping students excel, and quickly.
Okay, so how does this whole AI thing actually work? Is it like having a robot teacher or something?
It's more like having a super-powered tutor for every single student. Their AI constantly analyzes how each student is doing, figures out where they're getting stuck.
And then swoops in with a personalized lesson plan.
You got it. It customizes everything, making sure each student is challenged at their own pace. It's something traditional teaching just can't compete with.
That's what I love about technology. It can adapt in ways we can't. So it sounds great in theory, but do they have the results to back it up?
Oh, they definitely do. A whopping 90% of their students are acing their grade level material with A's and A pluses.
Wow, that's impressive. But it gets even better, right? They're not just getting good grades, they're learning way faster.
Way faster. Think 2 to 5 times faster than traditional methods.
Oh, hold on. Are we talking about kids finishing entire grade levels in a couple of months?
Sometimes even faster. Think 2 to 4 months for a whole grade level.
That's mind-blowing. No wonder parents are lining up to get their kids in. But before we get into the franchise side, can you give us an example of this AI personalization in action?
Okay, so let's say we've got a student named Sarah. She's struggling with fractions.
Fractions, the ultimate math hurdle.
Right. Well, Efficient Academy's AI would pick up on Sarah's struggles right away. It would automatically start giving her extra practice problems just focused on fractions.
So it's not just throwing more work at her. It's about giving her the right kind of practice.
Exactly. And as she improves, the AI gradually makes the problems harder. So she's always challenged but not overwhelmed. And this personalized approach goes beyond just math. They do the same thing with English language arts.
This is making me wish I had Efficient Academy back in our school days. But for those of us who are past our school days, let's switch gears and talk about the exciting part, the franchise opportunity.
Right. Because Efficient Academy is looking for passionate people who want to be a part of this education revolution.
And I know a lot of people listening are drawn to educational franchises because they offer the chance to make a real difference.
Absolutely.
But let's be real, it's also a business. What are some of the perks Efficient Academy is highlighting for potential franchisees?
Well, flexibility is a big one. Owners can choose to go part-time or full-time. And get this, you can even own multiple centers.
That's huge for someone who wants to scale their business over time. Okay, but what about the financial side? What are we looking at for an initial investment?
Efficient Academy is really transparent about that, which is great. Their franchise fee is only $1,000, one of the lowest in the industry.
For our listeners who are new to franchising.
Which is probably a lot of them, so good point. That franchise fee is a one-time payment. It gives you access to their brand, their whole system, and all their support.
It's like the key to a proven business model.
Exactly. And on top of that fee, the total initial investment to open a center is estimated to be between $46,000 and $141,000.
Okay, that's a pretty big range. What contributes to that difference?
Yeah, a lot of factors play into that. Things like location, how much rent will be for the center, even your marketing budget in the beginning.
It's like setting up any business, really.
Yeah.
Location, location, location. But ultimately, we're talking about creating those aha moments for kids, right? Do you have any stories that really show the impact Efficient Academy has?
Absolutely. We've got a student, Nicholas. His story's pretty amazing. Started with Efficient Academy back in 2017, 6th grade.
Okay.
And get this, he's still with them now, 10th grade.
Wow, so they grow with their students. That's fantastic. What kept him so engaged all those years?
Well, he started out a few grades behind in math and English. His parents really liked that Efficient Academy focused on building those foundational skills, helping him learn independently.
It wasn't just about catching up. It was about setting him up for success down the road.
Exactly. And it worked. His parents said his confidence just blossomed right alongside his grades. He loved the flexibility of learning at his own pace.
which is huge for busy high schoolers.
Right, and having that consistent structure of weekly assignments plus the support from tutors, it kept him on track.
That's incredible. Okay, you've convinced me, sign me up, or at least my future kids. But for now, let's talk about our listeners who might be signing themselves up to become franchisees. What does Efficient Academy look for in an ideal candidate?
Passion for education is a big one. They want people who are excited about this, who see technology transforming how kids learn.
Those who get a kick out of those aha moments we were talking about.
Yes. People who love working with kids, of course, and who have that entrepreneurial spirit.
It is a business after all.
Right. And, the financial ability to invest in launching and growing the business, that's important too.
Makes sense. So let's say you've got the passion, you're ready to dive in. What kind of support can you expect from Efficient Academy as a franchisee?
They've got a really solid system. You get 10 days of training at their headquarters in San Jose.
San Jose, the heart of Silicon Valley.
Exactly. And the training covers everything. The Efficient Academy method, the day-to-day of running your center, it's all there. Plus, they offer ongoing support.
So you're not just left on your own after the initial training.
Not at all. They have more training online and on-site to keep you updated. New management techniques, any program updates, even just what's happening in the industry, they cover it all.
Wow, so they're invested in the continuing education of their franchisees, not just the students. I love that.
Definitely. And it's important because this field is constantly evolving.
That's so true. Okay, so to sum up for our listeners, we've got a program with an awesome track record, a franchisor who's with you every step of the way, and a market that's only getting bigger. What would you say is the most rewarding part for Efficient Academy franchisees? What's their why?
I think it really comes down to the impact. Franchisees get to create these supportive learning environments where kids can truly thrive. That's incredibly rewarding.
It's about making a difference in those kids' lives, helping them reach their full potential. It really is amazing to see how they're making such a difference. But okay, let's say someone's listening to this and they're thinking, this is it, this is the one. What's the most compelling reason to take that leap and learn more?
Well, you're not just joining any business, you're tapping into a market that's exploding right now. Parents are looking for high-quality education, especially in math and English.
It's true, the demand is definitely there.
And Efficient Academy is offering a solution that really works. Plus, it's built to scale. And with that AI personalization, it's like nothing else out there.
Yeah, you can offer that individual attention that so many students need. Okay, so for anyone who's feeling that spark, ready to dive into the world of Efficient Academy, what's the best way to connect and explore the opportunity?
It's as easy as picking up the phone. Give them a call at 408-726-2245.
Perfect. And as always, we want to leave you with something to think about. We've talked about how Efficient Academy is changing the game, but imagine yourself as part of that. How would you shape the future of education, not just for Efficient Academy, but for your community? Keep that question in mind, and until next time, we'll catch you on the next deep dive.